Hello, fellow mathematicians. So in this video, I'm going to explain how to write an equation of a quadratic function whose graph has the x-intercepts of x equals -1 and x equals 7, and also the y-intercept at 14. So these are just considered key attributes of a quadratic function. Technically, if you're given this information, how can you write an equation? So you have to think about the different forms that you have of quadratic functions. You have the standard form, which is ax squared plus bx plus c. You have the vertex form, which is a x minus h squared plus k. And then you have the intercept form, which is also known as factor form, a x minus p and x minus q. So because you're given the x-intercepts, you might want to use the intercept form because that will be the easiest form to start with in order to create an equation. So we're going to start with a and then x minus p and x minus q, and the p and the q will be substituted by the x-intercepts that they give you. So -1 and 7. And then when we rewrite everything else, we're going to notice that the x minus is creating a double negative right here. So what we're going to do now is rewrite this as x plus 1 before we continue with the equation. Okay, so then technically was what we have so far. So now we look at what are we given? We are given a y-intercept. So that means that it's not the a value, but it is a point. So we need to look at the y-intercept as a point of x comma y. So that means we're going to see it as 0 comma 14. Therefore, we're going to substitute the y value with the 14. We don't know what the a is. We substitute the x value with the 0, also this one. And then we just copy everything else. Okay, so now we're going to solve for a. So we follow PEMDAS. So first, whatever is inside the parentheses, so 0 plus 1, that is 1 right there. And 0 minus 7, that is -7. Copy everything down. After that, we now multiply. So we multiply 1 times -7, that is -7. And because the a is a variable, we're going to put it on the right side because the -7 becomes a coefficient now, since it's the only number and is being multiplied times a. So in order to get the a by itself, we want to divide by the coefficient. And we end up with a equals -2. Once we find the a value, we go back to our equation, which is a, and now it's -2. And then everything else is copied down, pretty much how we wrote it right there. So it's x plus 1 and x minus 7. This is your equation. You are done. If you want to verify if your equation that you created is correct, that it actually has these x-intercepts and y-intercept, you can always grab a calculator and verify. I'm using here the Decimals calculator online, and I typed the equation that we just created. So I'm going to zoom out and show you that it is crossing at the y-intercept of 0, 14, and it is also including the x-intercepts of -1, 0, and 7, 0. Okay, I hope this video helped you. Have a good one.